Okay, so I'm here with Claudia today, and we are here in my Systeme BackOffice. What we're doing here with Systeme.io, that's the platform that we are using. This is a platform that is similar to ClickFunnels. For those of you who have heard of ClickFunnels, Russell Brunson. Systeme, I would say, is the alternative to ClickFunnels, and it is a more inexpensive platform to use in the sense that, for starters, it does not carry the 97 US dollar a month price tag, and you can actually get started for free, where you can create a free account. And at the end of this video, basically in the description of this video, I will put a link that you can look to create your free account if you so choose. Um, But with the free account, you are allowed to create 3 funnels. But anything above 3 funnels, then you will need to have a paid plan in place. And those paid plans begin at 27 US dollars per month. Now, what we're going to be doing today, we are specifically looking at funnels and funnel creation. Some of you are having difficulty in building funnels. But in order to build a funnel, first off, you must know what your funnel is being designed to do. So your funnel must have a purpose. When we start the funnel building process here, we are going to recognize that they are going to give us 4 options of funnels that we can build. We can either build a funnel for a webinar, we can either build a funnel to create an email list, we can build a funnel to sell a product, or we can just build a funnel from scratch. In which case, then we decide what that funnel will be for. Depending on the option that you use, what happens is that the templates that are shown for your selection process, those come up in relation to the type of funnel you have indicated that you want to build. Okay, so what I want to do at this stage, I want to show you a funnel that I created, and I've listed it out in steps. So I'm going to show you first what the first page of that funnel looks like to help get my point across. I'm going to show you what the second page of the funnel looks like. I'm going to show you what the third page of the funnel looks like, and then I'm going to show you the sales page, which is not of my creation. This is just the sales page for where I have created this funnel to lead one to. Now, a funnel, sometimes depending on the type of funnel you're creating, can have a front end offer, which is usually a typical low end offer, meaning that it does not cost a lot of money to acquire it. And then immediately after that, you will have upsells. In other words, you'll come in at a low end sale like $5, $7, and then from there, after you've made that purchase, the funnel will then take you to what is called an upsell, where you have something else associated with the product, excuse me, that you'll more than likely need, which carries a higher price. And if the creator of the funnel thinks that that price is a bit too high in their anticipation, what they may very well do then is create a downsell, so that if you opt out of that upsell, the funnel will automatically take you then to the next step, which is a downsell, which is the same offer, but it comes down a little bit lower in price in the hope that you'll take it at that point. And then there are other funnels that will just take you through stages of information. It'll begin by obviously asking you for your email address, or it may not, but you can be assured that at some point in time there will be a page that pops up that will ask you for your name and email address. The reason for this is that once that information is collected, because you as the person opting in has opted in to get the information, then certainly what's going to happen is that the marketer now has the ability to approach you in the future with other offers that he or she may be presenting or promoting. And certainly they can also share value with you because they now have your contact details and you have opted in. So you've kind of given them permission to email you. The only thing coming off that is that some marketers kind of get a bit excited and they email the heck out of you by sending you 3 and 4 emails a day, and sometimes that can be a little bit overbearing. But at the end of each email you receive, there's usually an option to unsubscribe, and that usually takes care of the problem. So let me show you first of all a funnel here that I created, and all I need to know is that you can see it. So if I ask the question, can you see this page that we are on? Can you see the page, Claudia?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the first page in a funnel that I created. All right, and normally the way how persons create their funnels, I mean, I am not going to tell you that there is a right way and a wrong way, but certainly there is a process involved. And with this funnel, what I'm trying to, as it were, inform people here is about a new offer that I'm promoting, and it has to do with learning Facebook organic marketing. And if persons take me up on the offer to learn how to do the Facebook organic marketing, they can expect that they will be given information that teaches them how to use Facebook in a way using organic marketing strategies that can result in them having 4 and 5 figure income months going forward, beginning to see those results in as little as under 90 days. Some persons have done it under 60, some have done it under 30. Some people start the program and in 4 days, within the first week, they're making sales. The results are not typical, and I must tell you this. It just depends on your willingness to take action and how you apply yourself to not only taking the information that you're being taught, but also to implement. So then, do you want to learn how to do Facebook organic marketing, create 4 and 5 figure months results in under 90 days while never having to use paid ads? Now, for the most part, persons would want to know how to do this because paid ads on Facebook can cost you a lot of money, and most beginners who are starting out don't have the money to be able to afford um, paid ads. So that's what this lead up here is for. And normally you have this. This is what is called a headline caption here. So it's big, it's bold, and you may wonder, well, okay, so I have the Facebook organic marketing highlighted as an underline, so that will denote its importance. I also have in under 90 days, I have that headline because you would want to have a time frame as to when you can expect then that you'll start seeing results. And then I have paid ads underlined because that's another high point in that a person doing this then does not have to worry about buying advertising or paying for advertising to get their product out there for persons to purchase. The other thing here is that you'll notice that I have here um, 4 and 5 figure months results, and I have that highlighted in blue. The reason I highlighted that in blue for the most part is that I don't know if most of you notice, but when you go on Facebook, Facebook's color is blue, and I just did that to throw in some creativity in what I'm doing. So then the next stage now, or the next row, because these are done in rows, you'll see that as we get into the actual creation of the funnel. It says here, finally, the answer is here that solves all your Facebook organic marketing headaches in one go. Take massive action now on this incredible offer. This is a call to action. And what I've included here in the call to action is the fact that the problem that I'm here about to solve for those of you then who take action is that the headaches that used to be associated with using Facebook, sometimes you get put in jail, sometimes your ads get shut down, sometimes you have all sorts of crazy issues. Well, in using this course, or as I say, in jumping into this course and acquiring this course, is going to take all the headaches and all the problems that you've ever encountered while using Facebook. It's going to take them all out of the way, and that's basically how you make money online. You solve a problem, and people will pay you to get that pain removed. So then you go down a little step further, and here now for credibility and for trust, you will introduce the persons responsible for creating the course. All right. You can see their pictures, you can see their names. They're both affiliate marketers. Meet Mayor Drag and Steban, two affiliate marketers who have decidedly solved a serious problem affecting marketers that have been struggling aimlessly to understand the basics of Facebook organic marketing. So if you've often heard about organic marketing, whether it's on Facebook or any other platform, but have never known how to deal with it, or how to navigate it, understand it, or even use it for your own purpose, this course here will help you to do that. Then you're asked to enter your details in the form to the left here to get access to the video where they speak about their special course surrounding the basics of Facebook organic marketing, how it can be of benefit to you, resulting in your having 4 to 5 figure months in your affiliate marketing business. And then you have another call to action at the bottom here. Click the watch video here button to the left now. So over here to the left, we see the watch video here button. And for the purposes of, but I'm not going to do it on this one, because ordinarily, if I put in my name here and my email here, this primarily is the first page that the person is going to see. When you put in your name and your email here and you click watch video, it's going to bring you now to another page, and the other page is this. Here we see congratulations and thank you for taking action to be here with us. So in the last step, you would have taken action by clicking on the button watch video here. This is the video that you are opting in to see. This video here is a short 10-minute video, but what the guys do here is they introduce the program Organic Empire Workshop, and also they speak about their journey, how they came to create the course, what their results are like, and the fact that they're having repeated success. So then what you do then is you have another button here on the left, because it is understood then that once you watch this video and you begin to understand these guys, know these guys, like these guys, and trust these guys, your next step then will be to want to learn more about the course that they're doing, or at least to get access to it. But what I've done is I've extended it just another step, because for some people it may not be enough for them to see this and then want to go straight and buy the course. Because truthfully, what do you know about the course? I haven't shared with you anything that you can know what the course actually has in it. So it's kind of like flying blind. So the next stage of the funnel then will take you a step further in the process to identify more about what the course is all about, what it contains, so that you can then make a more informed decision as to whether the course is for you. So you have the appropriate button. Grab your course here. Whether that's going to take you to a sales page or not, you got to click the button to find out. And the thing is that you also want to create curiosity when you're creating your funnel. In other words, you don't want to give them everything, or then they're not going to be inclined to want to click buttons to be taken to the next step. So you still have to have an air of curiosity. And then what some marketers will also do is they'll also have timers If you've ever been online and you know you go to a page and you see it, like, it has like a clock on it, and the time is ticking away as you're on the page viewing. That's a timer. And the idea of the timer is that once you see the time running down, you realize then that you have to make a decision and get something happening before that time runs out. So it's kind of like a trigger to spur you into action or to take action before the time is lost. And then this is the last page of the funnel. Well, not quite the last page, because the last page will be the thank you page. But this is a page here now that actually brings you now into the whole realm of what the course is and what it's all about. The most complete and detailed step-by-step walkthrough on how to use Facebook effectively for your business utilizing organic methods. And then you go on, the only social media course you'll ever need to grow your business using Facebook and the power of organic marketing. So right away, this course teaches you organic marketing and how to use Facebook to its fullest in your organic marketing to get the results that you want for your business. Here are some of the benefits having this course will do for you in a way you never thought possible. There are, first off, 83 video lessons. And as more and new strategies come to light, videos are going to be added. So that's a serious bonus there already, right? And they'll give you a play-by-play plan for starting your business, attracting your leads, and turning curious prospects into paying customers. Then, so these are highlights you're going to give the people viewing your funnel as to why this is something that they need for their business, right? So I put an icon here with a person on a laptop clicking a play button, obviously a video button, because that's a YouTube emblem, and that is congruent with the fact that there are 83 video lessons. So you put images that causes the mind to grasp what you're trying to get across. And then the hand here with the finger pointing at the screen, that's pointing to you. That's pointing to you, the viewer who's watching this. You will spend less time trying to find answers and more time reaching your entrepreneurial dreams. So now we go down now to the next stage where we look at the elements of the program. Introduction to Facebook Organic, and I give you 3 examples of some of the modules you'll find in there. So I don't give you everything, but I give you snippets. So you'll get social media and personal branding, mindset and attitude needed for succeeding, Facebook profile optimization. This is something that a lot of people on Facebook are not getting right. Facebook profile optimization. Then you have content creation, the foundation before the content, creating content, and the effective use of stories. Revenue generating activities, friend adding and basic principles, what to look for in people to add, your daily action plan, the non-negotiables, and then become a pro using Facebook Messenger, Messenger proficiency, Messenger principles, the goal of the conversations on Messenger, conversation flow. So this is all that you're going to learn. Well, these are parts of the stuff that you're going to learn, because there are a lot more. I told you that there are 83 plus video lessons. And all of this, stop guessing, leave the guesswork behind. This is another aspect of the funnel here that is designed to lead the prospect towards making a decision, more importantly a purchasing decision. So you see, when you're looking at funnels and what they do, there's a whole lot behind the scenes, as it were, that goes into the funnel. It's not just having a page and somebody goes to puts in their name and email, click buy, and that's it. No, there's a lot more that goes into it. What I've also done here on this funnel about Organic Empire Workshop, the course creator, one of the course creators, he has created a video, a 12-minute, almost a 13-minute video that more or less introduces you to it, tells you what it's not, tells you what it's about, tells you how it can help. So that even if you didn't want to read any of the above stuff up here, and you just wanted to say, listen to a video, then this is what you can do here. I'll press play so you can hear. There he said it. He's going to give you information so you can see if it's a good fit. So basically, by the time this video is ended, you will know whether this is something that you really need for your business or not. And then what I've also done, is I've given you a little more snippet here, and I introduce now the other arm in this program. Now here you see the guy who was in the video above, but he has his mustache and his beard shaven. And over to the left here in the Tommy Hilfiger shirt, that's the other course creator. So it's two people, Mio Drag and Stevan. Mio Drag here on the left, Stevan, and this video then is them explaining more about the program. And then at the very end, I put in one more um, thing here where it said this course will boost you to organic marketing success. And I also highlight the fact that payment plans are also available, because based on the value that you've received so far and viewing what you've seen in the title, you may decide to realize, well, certainly has to be a high ticket offer, and it is. And then you'll click this button here, okay, give me access, I want in. And then when you click that button, this is what you're going to come to. You're going to come to a sales page, organic empire workshop, and learn how to build your own organic empire in less than 5 months with bulletproof proven strategies which we use over and over again to build multiple 5-figure a month business. You fill in your name here and your email address. Then when you click go to step 2. Step 2 basically then is your information, your payment details, and for you to select the option that you would want to use in terms of purchasing this if you want to purchase it. If you don't want to purchase it, you just X out your page, and that's it. So I've taken you through a funnel that I have created for a product that I am promoting. And you can see here all of the information that I've given you over the course of the funnel, because the funnel is designed to help break things down, makes it easier for your prospect to understand, and also to lead them to a buying decision where by the end of the funnel they're saying yes, they can't wait to get it, and they're opt in. So funnel. Okay, so we are back at where we started, and we are now going to create a funnel. So I'm going to click create. That's the first thing you do. You click the create button, and as I told you before, you're going to have 4 options. Build an audience, where you collect email addresses and build your email list. Sell a product or a service. Build a custom funnel from scratch. Run an evergreen webinar. And these are evergreen webinars to automate your business. Now the first thing that you're going to have to do is create the funnel, and you do so by adding a funnel name. So I am going to call this the Systeme test funnel, and I've named it that simply because that's what we're doing. We're creating a funnel here, and what we have to decide now is which one we are going to do. Are we going to select build an audience, or are we going to select build a custom funnel from scratch? Let me ask you a question, Claudia. Feel free to answer. What product are you looking to promote? Do you have an idea of what product you want to promote?
A software product.
Say that again.
A software product.
Okay, it's a software product. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you know what? This one here, sell a product or a service. This then will be the funnel that you would use. I'm here wondering if I should use this, but then I would have to get more information about your specific software product. But then I can use any software product if I choose, just for the example. But let me choose here I'm going to choose something easy to start with, because once you get the hang of building or creating the funnels, it becomes easier over time. So I want to click here. Um, Let me click build an audience, because truthfully, if you can create and build an email list, that will serve you very well in the long run, because as you begin to build up your list and get more and more people on your list, whenever you have a promotion, then you offer it to your list and it's something that will help them, then depending on the number of persons on your list and how many respond, that's like an instant payday. So let's go with this. And I scroll, after selecting it, build an audience, I scroll down, I click create. Alright. Oh boy, it says here, I have exceeded the limits of my plan. Please click here to choose a new plan that will allow me to create more resources. Alright, well, what I'm going to do, let me delete some of these funnels I have in here, because obviously I have too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I have 10 funnels, so that means then that the plan that I'm on doesn't allow you to go for more than 10. But let me see then what I can delete here. Oh my goodness, this is going to be interesting. All right, wait 1 minute. Let me pause here and check this out. Recording. Okay, we're back. We had some house cleaning to do. So I deleted 2 of the funnels that I had created. And I'm sure that there are more that I can probably delete, but we don't want to run into that now for the sake of time. Um, One of the things now you'll notice down is that before where I had 10 funnels, I now have 8, but I also want to share something with you. You have funnels and you have a question mark. Look at what comes up when I hover over the question mark. A funnel is a visual representation of the customer journey, depicting the sales process from awareness to action. So if you keep that description in mind, you'll realize that when the journey begins for the customer is when he or she is introduced to the product. And like I said, usually that's a low end offer. It could be a free offer. It's usually a lead magnet, something designed to give value in exchange for the customer's name and email address. And then the journey begins, and you're going to be taking them through a sales process, but at the same time, at each stage of the sales process, you are going to be making them aware of a number of items. You're going to be making them aware of the offer that you're making, why you believe it's an offer that they need at this time. You're going to be showing them the problem that the offer solves, and this is in the hope that this is the problem too that they're having. And then you're going to show them that by acquiring your offer, it will not only remove the pain that they are experiencing, the problems that they're experiencing, but it can also substantially make them life-changing income. But you can't guarantee that, because you don't know their work ethics or what they are going to be prepared to do. But if they follow what is taught, depending on what it is that you're offering, then you know that they too can achieve success. And that's basically what a funnel does. So let's go back to create and see if now we are allowed to create that funnel. We want to build an audience as we said before, and I will name it this time CLAUDIA apostrophe S, Claudia's funnel. Let me go to create and see what happens. Great, it's allowing us to create a funnel. Success. Right, so we've named this Claudia's funnel, but even though you had told me that you are going to be selling a software product, what we're doing here is that we're looking to build an email list. So you'll notice right away that we have here at the left, after the funnel has been created, and in this case here, when they say the funnel is created, it's not that the pages are already there and everything is done for you. All it means is that the structure has been put in place, and it is now up to us to, as it were, it's now up to us to populate the pages with the content and the information that we want for the prospect to view. So we have here the squeeze page, and you'll notice it has an icon of an envelope next to it, because this is the page upon which you will look to get the customer's email address and their name. And then you'll see that the second page is a thank you page, because you're going to be thanking them for opting in to your email list to get whatever it is that you had promised them. And you may be wondering, so where is this email list going to be? Well, Systeme covers everything in the sense that you'll see here in the top dashboard here, you have contacts, you have tags, you have funnels, you have emails, automations. So in other words, Systeme will cover everything that you need, and as it relates to the page building, the customer acquisition through emails, the email sequencing, because under emails you'll see we have newsletters, campaigns, statistics, and the statistics basically will tell you if your emails are being opened, who's opening, or how many people are opening, and that sort of stuff. You'll notice here in the funnel as well, we are on the step configuration. That means that this will show you the different steps or stages in the funnel, and you can create other steps if you want. Like if I clicked here, create step, alright, I can decide what step I want it to be. I'll give it a name. I can call the step upsell, right, as I was talking about upsell before, and then I can choose the steps, the step type. So here we have opt-in, as in squeeze page, inline form, pop-up form, opt-in thank you page. If it's sales, a sales page. Could be an order form, thank you page. And see here we have upsell. Now this is not a funnel that we are creating here to sell. This is just a build an email list, so upsell would not be something that you would want to put. I'm just showing you the different aspects that you can create when you are going about your funnel. Now I'm not going to save this because we're not really using this, so I was just clicking on that to show you what happens when you click on create a step. We also have automation rules. We have automation rules will be things that you want to occur as the different steps of the funnel are being engaged, and we would have had to have selected a page template to start to be able to see this. A/B testing. A/B testing is when, after creating the funnel, you can create a similar funnel with similar information, but perhaps a different template, and then you can do a split test between the two to see which one is generating the most traffic or the most views or the most opt-ins, and that way you'll know which one to keep and which one to discard. You have the stats. If it's a funnel dealing with selling things, then you have the sales, deadline settings, and what you have here at the end, leads. Once you deploy that funnel, in other words, you put that link out there for people to be able to click on it. As people click and opt in, you'll have an idea of who those people are by clicking here on leads, and that will tell you who is opting into your funnel. So let us look at what we are doing here. We are looking to build an email list. Alright, so we are going to look for a funnel or something that we can use. We're not looking for anything elaborate, but we're looking for something that may be closely related perhaps to what we are doing. If it is that you want to how should I say, wait a minute, let me see here, let me see some of the other options we have. All the tools you'll need to build a successful online business. Free video course. Now what happens here is, I had told you before that when you're going to be creating a funnel, you need to know beforehand exactly what is it that you want to do or that you're going to be doing where the funnel is concerned. Now, since we are concentrating here on building an email list with this funnel, then what we would probably need to do is to just look at the easiest thing that we can pick out to create a funnel. So we need to think of what the lead magnet will be. Let's say the lead magnet is going to be an ebook. So let's look at some of the templates here that will give us a good option. Let me see, there's one here. Let's preview this. We're going to preview this this template. And this is what the template says. All the tools, books, and resources you need to build a six-figure online business. Enter your name and email to access all the resources for free. Boom. This is a simple funnel page here. I like it. We are going to use this. So I will click here on select, and that is the page that we're going to use. So once the page has loaded, we will then go into the actual building, or editing I should say, because as I said, the funnel is actually built for you, but you have to now make it your own. So you have to put on it what you are hoping or looking to speak to out there. Now I think I have a bit too many pages open, so I'm just going to pause the video here momentarily, and I'm going to close some of these pages. Right, so we are ready to build. Now the thing is that system is a work in progress, meaning that um, as you are building your funnel, ideas will pop into your head. It's an experimentation process. You're gonna do stuff, then you're gonna realize, nah, that doesn't make sense. You're gonna change it. What I'm trying to say here is that it's your funnel. Take your time, explore, do what you gotta do. There's no rush. Um, we may be seen to be rushing because we are looking to get something done here within a certain time frame. But of course, I could always edit the video and chop it right down to size. But without any further ado, let's hop into it. So then, let me help you identify the tools then that are on this page. So we went through the tabs across here. Good. These tabs now at the top. If you have created your funnel and you want to see what it looks like, this is the tab here you will click which says View Funnel. This next tab are the funnel settings, and this last tab is the Create Marketplace Offer. So let's say that you created something that you wanted to share with the marketplace here on Systeme. Once you're done creating your funnel, you can go over to the marketplace, and there you can set about putting your offer out there within the Systeme marketplace, so that if there are any other users on Systeme that may be interested in what you're offering, or even promoting what you're offering, then certainly that's an option. And that's also something that just popped into my head. I'm going to have to look into that actually. Now then, these tabs down here are these buttons. The first one here, Save Funnel Step. So over here, as I said before, you have the funnel step, the squeeze page, you have the thank you page. Now if this was a different funnel and we had upsells and downsells, after we create each page in the funnel, we will come back out and we will click Save the Funnel Step. That way, as the steps are being created, they're being saved, the funnel is being developed, because you don't want to not remember to put in something that's supposed to be in there. So it's just like when you're online and you're creating, say, a graphic image, there'll be points at which you can click Save so that if, for argument's sake, your power goes off or something like that, suddenly, God forbid, then you haven't lost all the work you've been working on. You have been saving it at intervals, so you'll be able to pick back up where you left off. The next one here is to view the funnel steps. So because a funnel is laid out in steps, meaning you have your squeeze page, your thank you page, your upsell page, your downsell page, your product info page, what have you, each step you can view them separate and distinct. So let's say for argument's sake we had already created these two pages here and I just wanted to see what the download page looked like. First thing first, because we are on the squeeze page right now, I would have to click this button here so that the download page will be the one highlighted, and then all I had to do was to come over here and click view funnel step, and it will not show me the funnel from start, it will just show me the page that I happen to be on. The next button is the edit page. You will click that to do your editing. And the last button here is if after creating it you realize, nah, I don't like this page, I don't like the template, I want to change the template, then you click that last button to change the template. But I have not experimented with that to see exactly how it works. What I imagine is that if I created a simple funnel and I wanted to change the appearance of that funnel by using a different template, that's what I would click. The template will be changed, but all the information will be the same. In which case, then I may still have some configuring to do so as to make it look good or what have you. I don't know. I'm guessing here because I've never done it, but that is something that you can fiddle with. So I'm going to click. I'm going to click now on edit, and once I click on edit, it's going to bring us now to the actual building stage of the funnel. So right now we are going to be editing that template that we first saw. So once the page is, I gotta trade in this laptop, man. This laptop is really going bonkers. Okay, so here we have the page. Now you see there's so many different things that we can alter here. The first thing I'm going to do though is I noticed that up here the background is black, or a dark gray I should say, and then down here you have your privacy, your terms, your contact. Now let's start at the top and let me carefully lay out what you're doing. First thing first, I want for this whole section in the background here to be, do I want it to be black? Yes, I want it to be black, because even though in the book cover you have this here, we're going to be changing up all of this. We're going to be using a different book cover. We're going to change up what this is saying in here. We're going to be leaving these, okay, but we're going to be changing this button color. So let me start. First thing first, over here you have blocks and you'll have text blocks. This here is a text block. Headline text, well, we don't have the headline text in here right now, but this could be a headline text here based on the size of the words and stuff like that, but certainly, and this here then will be a text block. So this one here with the small letters, this will be the text. This could be a headline text here. There are no bulleted lists here, but if you want to see what a bulleted list looks like, I will just pull it down so you can see. And this is drag and drop. So in other words, if you want to put something onto your funnel by way of design, you just hover the mouse over what you want, click the left button, and as you click the left button, you drag it onto the page. Now you see it highlights down here, so I can put it here, or I can bring it and put it right under here. Wherever it highlights blue, like a blue line, that's where I can put it. So I can put it right here. And once I release the left button, you'll see that it has 3 blue ticks and it has lines of wording for each, just so that you can see it better. I am going to highlight it. Let me scroll down, because once you select a block, then the settings come up that you can do what you need to do with that block. So right now you want the text color of the block to be highlighted that you can see it clearly. So I'll click here on white. That's white there, yeah. Right. Now the thing is that I don't know why it does this sometimes, but it's gone. Let me highlight it like this. Let me go over here. Oh, sure, it's gone back doing the same thing. Right. So you see now that the bulleted test is there, the bulleted list, sorry, is there, and it is highlighted white. So that was just for demonstration purposes. So I'll remove that because we don't really want that. And every time you do something, just remember to come over and click Save Changes so that you don't go through the funnel and then you come out of it, because here is the preview to the left. To the right here is the exit. You don't want to exit having never saved, because then that's going to create chaos for you. If you want to add a new image to your funnel, you come over here to media where it says media. You have the images, whether it's a video or audio. Let's say you want to add a video. You'll just click on video and drag it. Again, you can put the video right under here. You can put the video here. You can put the video down here. I'm going to put the video here. Release. And there you go. You see that the little box with the video comes up. Normally it's a Systeme IO video, but all you need to do then is, if you want to put something different there in way of a video, I will click here. This is this button here, this cogwheel. That's when you click that, it means that this is now the section that you're editing. You'll see that it has video type, it has URL. This is a YouTube URL. If you wanted to go to a different YouTube video, you will just highlight this, delete it, put in the URL for the video that you want, and that's it. In addition, you notice it says autoplay off, or you can have autoplay on. What autoplay on means is that once you have created your funnel and you have a video on it and it's on autoplay, once the page is open, the video will start to play. I don't like that. I prefer to have ultimate control. So what I do is, the next button down here says controls. It says controls off at this moment, but you have the option of turning them on. Okay, look at the video right now on the screen. If you look at the video right now, you don't see any place to click to play, do you? You have here, but nothing is happening. Okay? That's because the controls have not been engaged. So if I go back here and I click in here with controls and I put it to on, once I put it to on and then I save the changes, by the time I come out of this editing process, whereby I come back onto the main screen, you're going to notice then that at the bottom you're going to see like the play button, the pause button, the settings button. All those you're going to see just like if you were on YouTube itself with the controls. What else can we do? You can give the video a border if you so want. I think you can give it a border. Can you? Wait a minute. No, you can give it a margin. Yes, you can give it a border. So if I click here and say I want a solid border and I want the border color to be white, right? You see it changed a bit. And then I got to decide how much of a border, how wide do I want the border to be. I can say I want it to be 3. Right. So here now you see now that I have a white border. I'm going to save the changes. I have the video of giving it a white border, and that's basically it. But you know what? We don't want a video. I'm just doing this to show you how to utilize certain aspects. The other aspect is that I said to you about an image, but I'm going to show you how you're going to do an image. Another thing that you may want to also do is, if we were building it from scratch and we wanted to have columns, like right now, I don't, if you notice it, you see like right now where I have the mouse you can see that this funnel has two columns. One on the left, which is dealing with the image, one on the right, which is dealing with the wording and the opt-in form. And how do you know this? Because look, you can now see blue lines around those two spaces. It's you have the row, right? But notice that in having the row, you have on the right side the text, all the tools, books, and resources. On the left, Part.2 Summit Resources. So that will tell you that this is really now two columns. So look, if you look over here to the left, you see here it has two columns. So that is actually a representation of what you're seeing here, two columns. If I wanted it to be three columns, then I'd click this. If I wanted it to be four columns, I'd click this. And that's if you are building your own. This is already built, so there's no need to change it unless you want to edit it to create three columns instead of the two, in which case then you do that. But we're not going to do that. Um, so that's basically it. So let's start to make the changes that we want to see on this page. I'm going to start here with the with this one, which is the image. So this is a page book, everything you need to succeed online. So I am going to, so to change that image, here is the image here that they have, image 17 is a PNG image. And then you have here the upload button. So I'm going to click this button. Normally, if you're doing a funnel and there's an image on the funnel, but you don't want the image, you could easily X out to delete the image. But in doing in Xing out first, it's going to knock out all of this in here. You'll still have the column, but I just prefer to click, and I will go to my images to see if there's an image that I can utilize already that I have in here. If I don't have an image in here, I'll use something else. So look, I have an image here. Let me click it. That's my image. So let me click insert, and there, that's the image. So I've changed the image. I'll click save images, and the other image though was not a 3D. This is a 3D image in that it shows you the book, and you can see like the pages. You see a little shadow behind the book here, and if you want to now make this image bigger, you click the cogwheel again here for this image box, and over here on the side you can look to see now what size the image is. The image is here at 422. If I want it bigger, well, I think I can click to make it bigger. Let me see if there's anything that's happening. I don't see anything happening. I know if I scroll like this to make it smaller, it gets smaller, but I want it bigger. So the 422 is the maximum allowed size for this type of image. But if I wanted to move the image down the page, here you see margin, top, right, bottom, and left. If I go over the top and I start to click, you'll see as I increase the numbers here for the top, the image is pushed down. If I decrease the numbers here, the image goes back up. So I'm going to bring it down a bit. I'm going to bring it down a bit. Right, I'm going to leave it about 20. Right. So if you want the image closer into the right or more to the left, then click the image cogwheel here on the image box. And if you go down here now, you'll know it says left or right, depending on which one you click here, will move it either to the left or move it to the right. And that's basically it. I'm not going to give it a border. I think it looks nicer like that. So I'm just going to click Save Changes. Now, this one here now, this now here is, let me click this because now we are looking now to edit this section here. And we are told when we click the cogwheel to edit this section, you'll see that it says here the font size is 50, line height, that's the height between the spaces between the lines, is 60. They're using Google Fonts, and if you click here for the font type, you can use Google Fonts, you can use website fonts, you can use the same font as the page, whatever font is the optimal font on the page, you can do that. But they're using Google Fonts. They're using one called ASAP, and the style is regular. Now, ASAP here, in this case, this middle one, just gives you the style of the font that you're going to use. Okay? Some people like using Montserrat, Montserrat. If I click on Montserrat, you'll see that the wording looks somewhat different, so I'll use Montserrat. And then I can either have it regular, medium, semi-medium, bold. If I go for semi-bold, let me see what that looks. Alright, so it might have already been semi-bold because it hasn't really changed. Let me come down and hit bold 700. Right, so bold 700. Oh, right, that's even better. But no, because of that, I think I want, let me see something here. I'll just click Save Changes. And once you click Save Changes, then you can scroll down. Do I want to make that? I want to push that down. So let me go back to that box. Actually, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back to the image box. I'll click on that cogwheel again. I want to push down that. So at the top here with the margin, I'm going to click. And I'm going to put it so that it comes down in line with the ebook, because I'm going to do something else here. So I'm leaving that at 40. I'm going to click now to edit this now, because this has orange in here. I don't want orange in there. What I want is I want to put a different color. All the tools, I'm going to use yellow. Yellow is a bright color, so sometimes the yellow is pretty cool. Wait a minute. Alright, so that is, and when you choose the color, you're satisfied that the yellow looks like what you want. This is this numerical, oh my gosh, this numerical thing here that I'm highlighting. Oh, come on. Let me click it first and see. No. I should be able to click this and it highlights, but for some strange reason it's not allowing me to do that. Alright, anyway. Let me come out. To build a six-figure business. The reason I wanted to highlight this was because, alright, let me try it this way. Let me come down here. Let me click on this. Let me click on this and see, no, that's not the same yellow. I need it to be up in here. Right, I think that's the same one, is it? It looks like it. No, it looks like it. Alright, let me see. Yeah, it looks like it could be the same one. Now, if you also want to highlight, but it says here all the tools, books, and resources you need to build a six-figure online business. Now, the name of this book is Exposing the Myth, A Beginner's Guide to Making Money Online. So that isn't what this is saying here in the text. So we got to change up this text to reflect what this book is really about. So I would say all the info, all the info um, all the info all the info output strategies. And for the and, alright, I can use the and. I was going to put the emblem for and. Strategies, I can put the emblem for and. All the info strategies and resources you need rather than build a six-figure online business to, the book says here, a beginner's guide to making money online. So I will put, you need to make money online, and I'll put here even if you are new. So I'll take out all of this, put an exclamation mark, and I'll highlight make money online. So I'm making that yellow as well. Now, right, so that's not bad. Now, if you want more emphasis, you can either highlight the word and underline it. So it stands out a little more. Now, I don't have to, it could be all the info strategies. Now, they got here resources. Now, if the book has any resources, so be it. If the book has any strategies, well, then what we'll do here, I'll click on the line and I'll click the color. I'll put it back to white. And in this one, strategies, I will make the strategies then the choice of word that we're looking at. And I'll make strategies yellow. Right. So that's how you do that. Alright? So now enter your name and email address. Now there are other things that you can do here. Like for example, save changes. You don't forget to do that. As you scroll down now to look at the different options, you'll see that there's an option down here which is remember I told you about a countdown. But if you want to put the countdown in, you can put the countdown here. And you see it has there days, hours, minutes, and seconds. You will have to put in that. But I just did that so you'll see what it looks like. You don't need a countdown really. A countdown is just something, as I said, that they use to press you into taking action quicker. What I was going to do here, let me see something. I gotta push this back up. So I'm going to push this back up. Right, and then I was going to, what else do I want to do here? I know what. I want to give some, if I want to create some space between new and this other section, enter your name, I will go back here, I will go to the bottom one, and I will click, and see as I increasing the number here at the bottom, that other section over there, name and email address is going down. Right, so I want that down a little bit. And I'm putting that down because I'm going to put something else in there that is not presently there. So I'll save the changes, and then what I'll do, and I'm going to come down now to a horizontal line. I'm going to drag this horizontal line. I want the horizontal line though. Wait a minute. It's only giving me the horizontal line for here, but I want the horizontal line right across. That's interesting. It's only giving me the horizontal line for here. I wonder why is that. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, maybe I can put the page of this book in here again for added effect. So let me see what's going to happen here now. Let me see if I can put the horizontal line. No, I don't want to put it. Let me give the. I'm going to give the horizontal line a color so it stands out, so persons can see it. Right. That color is white. I'm going to save the changes, and then over here now, I am going to pull another image. I'm going to put the image. Yeah, I'm going to put the image there. So I can put another image here. I don't know if I have another image of the book. I'll see. Let me see if I have another image of a flat image of the book. If I don't have a flat image of the book here, I will have to do one or two things. I can go to upload. I can go to select file, and I can look through my images. I can look through my images and see if I have that image in here. Or if you want to establish know, like, and trust, you can even include an image of yourself. But at this stage, to include an image of yourself may require you now to do a little write-up as to who you are, because you've actually put an image of yourself, so you will want people to know what is the bearing of that image and stuff like that. So I'm not here. I have a flat cover of the book. I have a flat image of the book, so I'll just use this. Right, and I can go here, insert. Right. So the thing is now is that I'm just showing you different ideas, because what I could have done, seeing how long this is, I can actually take this out, and now I only have this. Okay? So that's you can do it like that. Right? You can do it like that. So that is basically that. Um, I am going to remove, and where I'm going to put this down, because I like things to look a certain way. I like things to look a certain way, so I'm going to push this down some more. Actually, alright, let me see something in it. Oh, it's from the top. Okay, it's the top that I need to push down some more. Right, and this here now. Right. Right, enter your resources. Now, all I'm going to do here now is here for download. I'm going to click on this because we are working now on the button. And I want to change the color of the button. I want to make the button color, most button colors are in this blue. Yeah, that's good. And then I am going to look at text color is white. Yep. What else? We are also going to look at giving it a border. So it has a solid border, and I want to make the border, actually I want to make the border white. Great. Right. I can also make the now when it comes to the forms, this is one of the things you have to know also about the funnels. Oh boy, there's so many moving parts, and I'm sorry that I'm not a little more organized because I know how to build them myself. I can basically go all over the place, but let me first do something here. Now, let me take you back to the image. If the image is going to be a book, if the image here is just simply a cover, you're more than likely going to have this PDF listed somewhere, okay? And what's going to happen is because you have a button here saying download now, what you really want to do is when you click here to be editing your button, you'll notice that the button up here has send form. What that means is send form is is another way of saying store my um, contact. So when a person opts in and you have the thing selected up here as send form, what that is going to do is it's going to save the contact and put them in your list of contacts. That's what it's going to do. Then you're going to they ask you, do you want to redirect users after the contact registration? And then what you can say is you want to send them to a custom URL. The custom URL now that you're going to send them to will be a URL that would give them the book. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go back. I'm going to save those changes for right now. I'm going to go back up here to the image. I'm going to click on this box with the image, right? And I'm going to click here. I am not going to change the image, but this is what I'm actually doing. I'm going through the images I have here to see if perhaps any of them is indeed a PDF or anything like that. That's a PNG. That's a PNG. Okay, so I only have PNGs in there. I don't have the actual file. I don't have the actual file. So what I could do then, let me click out of that. Um, if it says here, if I go back down here to the button itself, and the button itself is asking me for the custom URL, I will have to actually come out of here. I'm going to pause the video because I need to get that custom URL. Actually, let me see something a minute. Yeah, I gotta get the actual custom URL. And I'm not sure right now where I have that stored. So let me pause here quickly, grab that, and alright, let me resume. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a link for this book because what's going to happen is this, huh? When you're creating the funnels, you sometimes will have multiple options in terms of how you deliver that which you are supposed to deliver. So, for argument's sake, um, when I go and I click on the cogwheel for the download now button, I'm going to send the form first because I want the form sent so that this person is stored in my contacts. And after they're sent, it's going to ask me what I want to do. Do I want to send them to a custom URL? Do I want to send them to the next step? Now, if I decide that I want to send them to the next step then in this particular funnel is a thank you page. So I could actually send them to the thank you page, all right, where they will then be able to download the book. Okay, I can do it like that, or I can put the URL right here, right now, so that they can pick it up from here. In which case, then I wouldn't need the thank you page. But what I'm going to do is just so that the funnel is put out in the way that you want to think, I will put it to the next step, which means that after this page, they still have to go to another step to grab that funnel, or sorry, to grab that ebook. Sorry. Let me see if I can actually put in the thing here too. This isn't something that you have to do. I am just doing it because I can, and because I still like the 3D image, so I wanna put back the 3D image as well. But I will put the 3D image. I'll make the 3D image. I'll give the 3D image a little space in between um, the two. Let me see here. Image size. Probably make it a little smaller. Um, right, 315. I'll bring it down a little bit. Right, like that. Um, Here, this one. This one, I can bring him down as well too. In which case, then I wouldn't say download now. I would have to change because this here has download now. Um, but I don't want to put download now because you know they're not going to get it right now. They're going to be directed to another page. So what I will do then is I will have them go to the next page to get it. So let me see something here. Bottom. If I do this, no, not that. Sorry. At the top. Then if I do this, no. If I do this, I want to force this down. All right, let me see. I want to bring this right down to about here, and then we'll make that 100. And then I want to bring you right back up to about 0. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't like how that looks, but anyway. Shoot, I can't really do much more than that. Um, what else can we put in here? It seems like if something is missing. Okay, let me see. Wait. Let me bring you all the way down. Let me bring you down some more. Let me bring you all the way down to here. 160. And then let me go over here. And let me bring you up. No, let me bring you down. So that you go up. Right. Bring you all the way down. Down. Right? Okay. Right? Save changes. As far now as up here is concerned, I want you to come down a little bit as well. So I am going to push you down some more. Right, so I'm going to push you down so that you are kind of in the middle. Right? 90, okay. That's good. And then I am going to move this because I don't need this really anymore. Right, I'm going to move that. Don't need that. Right, so this is what the funnel is looking like. It's a little distorted. I guess I came down a little too low with this. I gotta push this back up. My gosh, what am I doing here? So you may not have these challenges when you're building yours. I tend to try to get everything, but what I forgot is that once you go to the preview page to see what it looks like, It may very well still not look exactly as how it looks now because simply um, that's a different page altogether, and it's going to be slightly different. Let me show you what I mean. I want to preview it now to see what it looks like, okay? So if I preview it and I click the preview button, that will show us now what we have so far, right? So you see what we have so far now. You're looking at as a preview, and the thing is that when you have the preview, it will give you an idea then of how you're going and what you may need to change up if anything requires changing. So now that I've put it on the preview, we can see now, we can see what we have been doing or have not been doing. So it has here all the info, strategies, and resources you need to make money online even if you are new. So if I wanted to, I could actually put in more wording in here just for the sake of filling it up. It shows me then that I need to either bring everything up, so I can actually bring this up, make this a little whatever, and take this out, because now you see how it's looking and it doesn't look too good, does it? So once you now have an idea now of how it looks, you come back over to the edit page and you can then make your corrections to suit. So one of the things that we can do, we can take out this because we don't need him, and then we can also look at getting this guy pushed back up the page. So we're going to push him back up the page. So all the info, strategies, and I'm going to use the word and because I realize now that that puts it on one page, and resources you need to make money online even if you are new, and and even if you are new, even if you are new to to and put affiliate marketing, because this actually more or less points people towards affiliate marketing, right? I'm going to do that. So I'm going to save that, and then I'm going to bring this up a little more. Let me see, where did I put that before? Right here. Right. Alright, so let me save the changes and let me go back now and see how it looks as the preview. Right, so all the info, strategies, where is it giving me the and on a separate line? I don't want the and on a separate line. I want the and to be in here to make money even if you're new to affiliate marketing. And this can come up a little more as well. So I need, wait a minute, I still need then, get back here, ah jeez. That's the only thing about this that drives me batty sometimes, because it's like, oh my gosh, all the info, strategies, and the, okay, and the resources. Alright, well, let me put it and the, right, and the resources. So let me see what I'm going to do here. The info, strategies. So I can pull it back, okay, and the resources. That means then that resources has in a, there's a space here that I am not aware of. Let me see. Uh, Good. Right. Okay. Now, why did you go all bonkers on me like that? Where is it? Right. Uh-huh. 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 All right. Let me see how it looks now. All right. Well, I showed you how to I showed right. I like that better. I showed you how to. All right. All right. I know what I'm gonna do here now. Only one other thing I gotta do now, and that's the this one over here. I'm gonna push him down a bit. All right. I'm gonna push him down a bit. Right. Right, so I'm gonna leave all the lettering white, but in any event, anytime that you want to change the different colors of the lettering, especially if your system is working far better than mine is, all you have to do is to click in the box, right? Highlight the underlined word if you have it underlined, right? Once you have it underlined, then you can proceed. You can check over here first, because sometimes it will have the you're looking for something like this where you can actually click to change the color, but this is for the background, so we don't really want to change the background color. um, we want to leave it as it is, or if you prefer, you can change the background color, but it's going to create a no, I don't want to do that. It's going to create too much of a, I don't know. I can click on this here then, and I can put back the yellow that we had selected, put it in the corner, right? Just to make sure that that's what it is, right? And I can come back to make money online, and I can go back and I can give him also the yellow, make sure it's in the same position. I'm clicking in the top right hand corner of the yellow box here so that the color is basically the same yellow right through, right? And I can highlight affiliate marketing, because the other thing I'm doing here is that these words like affiliate marketing and making money online, those are what you would call keywords. And strangely enough, when these funnels are online, right? When these funnels are live, as it were, or haven't been published, what happens basically is that you have the option of right. So that's it. The Google will pick up this in search rankings and stuff like that. It sometimes look for keywords. Right, so that's it. So that is as far as we go as far as having gotten here. If you wanted to, um, you could put something like you can either put a heading where you can have a headline text and you drag a headline text up here, and with the headline text, um, this is just like a call to action really. You can put something like um, grab this ebook, well, stocks. Now this doesn't make sense, huh? But don't worry about it. Um, I said here, grab this ebook, right? While stocks last. Now it's a digital product, so stocks will never run out. I don't know if you get that. Because it's a digital product, the stocks will never run out because as long as you have it stored on your computer, all you have to do is keep making the thing available to whosoever you want to share it with. All right. So oh no, I can't take on her right now. Let me put that in white. Good. Save changes. And what I was going to do before that I have not yet done is I wanted to make this here. I want to make this whole image behind here black. It doesn't. You see it? I'm sure you can. Right. See, the black isn't right down to the bottom. So when I click here now, you're going to see it's going to become blacker. That's how I want it to look. I'll save those changes. And then when I come down now, right, so this now becomes gray. So that can stay like that. Great. So that's it. That's good. And then if I click now to see what it looks like, see this? Grab this ebook while stocks last. So does that look nice to you? The black is richer, and as a result of that, the white and the yellow stands out more. How does that look for you, Claudia? Does that look good?
The white and yellow stands out more.
Right, because I've made the black true black. So the words kind of pop out. So this is what your funnel here looks like. Okay? Now, this section down here,
Sure.
we can do one of two things. We can either remove this or we can put something different, right? I'm not going to worry too much about this right now because I can deal with that differently later. Um, but if just to show you then what it looks like, um, down here, if I were to click on privacy, all it means then is that um, usually what you would do here in a case like this is you would click link, you would type in a URL for privacy, right? If you had a page where you had a privacy page done up already, whether it's one on your website or what have you, you can do that. I think sometimes system actually will sometimes put their own terms in there, but we can't take that chance. So you don't even need to have this here. I mean, I can put in something else. Wait 1 minute. I'm actually going to take it out. I'm going to take out that altogether. This is white. This is more than likely a white. This is more than likely white here. Right. Now, depending on where you're going to be putting the page, if you're going to be putting it on Facebook, then you should have something down here that speaks to the fact that you're not going to put it, that it's not a part of Facebook. But I can always share that with you another time. Um, this is how you go about building or editing a template that you have selected. Now, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, and this is how I'm going to short circuit the whole thing here for you now. What we have done here is we've taken a template and we've created this funnel, okay? We've created this funnel. Now, what we need to know is that just how this funnel was structured, and we just changed up the different parts to say what we wanted. In building it from scratch, it's going to be basically the same thing to a point. Because what's going to happen is from scratch, you're going to put in your headline section, your text section, your image section. You're going to be doing everything basically from scratch, your form and what have you. So all that using a template does is kind of give you a guideline as to where you're going to put these certain things. But if you have an idea of what you're going to do in your mind, when you build it from scratch, you're just going to have to put all those things in the places where you want them to be, and that's how it goes. So we're going to come out of this. We're going to come out of this now because we're done with this. And all that's going to happen now is we are going to go back now to the, we're going to save the funnel step. When once the page decides it's ready to load, we're going to save the funnel step. Now the thing about it is that the more experience you get in creating funnels and building funnels and knowing what you want to do and being able to quickly do it, it will cut down the length of time that it took me in doing this. Because normally, um, because I want it to look good and be perfect and what have you, I do take my time when it comes to building these funnels. And we have been on here now for what, an hour and a half, I think. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad in terms of if you really want something to look good and, more or less give it your best shot, so to speak. You'll also notice here that if I go now, if I'm going to save the funnel step first thing, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to, like for example, let's say for argument's sake that you were creating an email sequence for this funnel, then you may want to create automation rules. And the automation rules will be, for example, if I click add rule, like the funnel step form subscribe. This occurs when a contact has subscribed to a form, or you can put it, the page is visited. Um, I'll put this one, funnel step form subscribe. So that's the rule, and I'll save that rule, right? So basically, what the rules do is sometimes they depend on what the person has done when they've come to your page. That is triggered so that you know that the funnel step is such and such. One thing that I did not do, which I can do, which I ought to have done, is, but the thing is that that will occur more so on the thank you page, because what I did not do, I did not put in the link for the ebook. So what I will have to do is when I go to the download page now, when I go to the download page, because it's a new funnel per se, now we have to select the download page that we want to use. So in keeping it real simple, um, let me look for a download page that will. All right, let me see here. Preview. Let me preview this one, and we're gonna go through this. Like, click the button below to download the free product. Excellent. This is simple enough. It doesn't get more simple than that. So we are going to select this one. So we're going to select this, and this is the one that we're going to work with. Let me see what you have here in the chat. The white, yeah, it stands up more. That's true. So I think I selected this, and it's taking its time and loading. Wait a minute. Select. Right. Where did it take me? Where did it bring me back here? Did I not select it, or did I select it and locked it out? Right, let me see what's gonna happen here. I'm not even sure what's going on here now. Because of my computer, what my computer is doing. I need to get a new laptop. I need to get a new laptop. Um, Let me see. Oh, so it did select the page for me. Okay, so let me click on edit page and let me wrap this up quick. So, um, right. So what you want to do now is you don't want to move too far from what your first page looks like. And by that, what I mean is this. If your first page is black, has a black background and then images and words on it, here we'll see that this page here has, well, first it has a logo, and unless you have a logo, then you don't really need this. So I'll remove that immediately. We don't need that. All right, and I'll remove this. We don't need that. Good. So now we have here, thank you for signing up. Click the button below to download your free product. And here we have the image. Start your download. So right here for the image, what we can do is we can put in now the image, the smaller image that we had before of the book that they're going to get. So we put this image here. All right, we put that image, and what we do next is this download button. Start your download. Action when button is clicked, open URL. We will get that URL. That URL is here. Copy, and we will put that URL here, and we will open it in a new window, right? And we will also look at, I'll make that bold, right? Okay. We'll also look at the color for the, we'll also look at the color, actually 092 CEE. Alright, so that's the color. Good. Good. Does this have a background to it? Yes, it does. Now, what shall I do here? Because the thing is that I don't want to put a black within a black because that doesn't make sense. But at the same time, let me see what I can do here with the background color. If we do this, if we do this, alright, I'm going to leave it like that. Because what I was saying to you before is that alright, so they have join your Facebook group. Well, we don't have a Facebook group, so I'll remove that. I'll leave the built with Systeme, but I'll move this. Oh, we don't really need that. I'll remove that. Oh, okay. Right. these lines go right down, but I don't understand here. Build a system. Build a system. Make that black so you can see it. Or make it bolder so it can be seen, right? Save changes. Now this is what we are talking about here. Up here, I am going to make here black because the first page originally was black, okay? Oh, so okay, so that's that. So the inner background then, because that's only changed the bottom. So the inner background, what if this is the inner background then? Ah yes, oh there's in it, but it's not altogether done. Um, that's the inner background. I want the whole outer background. Hold on a minute. How do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? Background. It has a background image. There's a background image. Wait a minute. Let me see something here a minute. Let me click out that. Oh, okay. And what are these two things here? What are these? I'm seeing these, but I don't know what's supposed to be identified in there. Okay. I can put this in yellow. I can put this in yellow. Now, what will happen here is, thanks for signing up. Click the button below to download the free product. Um, I I have another engagement, so I have to wrap it up here. But normally down here, we would change it. Down here, we would put stuff that more or less speaks to who you are, your brand, etc. I'll give you an example of that. For right now, though, I'm just going to remove this. Or should I? Let me see. I'll remove this. Um, what will I do here? So I'll make it all black. But what I'll do also, so as to separate between the two, I will put that line that I was going to use before, the horizontal line, I'll put that there. And I'll make that horizontal line a white line so that we can see the demarcation. Oh, come on, that's not what I was doing. I'm dealing with the line. Where's the line? Where is the horizontal line? Wait, this is the line here? What? Oh, brother, I don't even know what happened there just now. But anyhow, let me make the line white. Excuse me. Let me make the line white. And let me go back to the background because I don't really understand what happened there. That is supposed to have been black. Right, and then this section here, if I go up one, right, it puts it back there, good. I save the changes. So what I will do under here now is under here is where we put. All right, let me see something in a minute. Let me show you what else I'll put here. Let me see if I can use this here. Let me see something here in a minute. Copy. This is another funnel here that I built that you're seeing on the page now. This is a funnel for a ebook, and this is actually something that I kind of hacked in a way. So what I want to do now is here I want to copy this. All right.
Okay.
I want to copy this. I want to go back to what we were editing. I want to put text. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see something else here that I don't need. This. I don't need that. Right. So this here is. Oh, I see what happened here now. So I need to make this black as well. Oh my gosh. Oh, this funnel is driving me crazy. Right. Is this a line here? Alright, so if I put no text down here, but why does it keep coming up in white? Why does it keep coming up like that? Anyhow, be that as it may, let me put the text in quickly. Right, and I will make the font size smaller. Right, like that. Right, like that. And then what I will also do is I will make the text white. Good. And then I will make the background here black because I don't know why it keeps going back and giving me something else, right?
Yeah.
Then I will click Save Changes, and then I will view it to see what it looks like on the other side. Wait a minute, what's... Oh, okay. Had me nervous there for a moment. Was wondering what it was doing. So let me see here now. Let us finish loading. So what I need to do for you, Claudia, is that I have to now upload these two videos. This one when it's finished, and the other one to YouTube. And what I will do is when I get those links, I will just message the links to you in the Facebook, and that's it. So you see how this looks now? It has a white line and it has there. So what I can do is I can actually bring this up closer so that it isn't all the way down there. You see it has a privacy policy link, and this is the system privacy policy. But I've only done this so to show you what you can put at the bottom of your um, stuff. I don't even have to have this line here. I can probably remove that altogether and just bring this up closer. But what will happen here if you want to see, actually I'm gonna go through the whole funnel in its entirety just to show you what happens. Now the thing is that I am here wondering about this color in here. I don't even know of a color that I can put in here. I don't really want to put white because, but I'm here wondering if white would be a good contrast because the gray still looks a little, I don't know. Alright, let me see here. So a minute here. Let me see here what I'm doing here. Alright, so top. top. No, we don't want that. All right. Alrighty. Alright, so I brought that up to there. And the bottom. No. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, I see what the bottom is. Like, okay, I gotta do that like that. Okay. So I still gotta bring you a little further up. I want you further up. So I'm gonna put you up to about here. Right, okay. Right. Actually, I'm gonna take this out. I don't need this. I don't like how that looks in there. I'm gonna take that out and I'm gonna take this out. Right. And I'm gonna take, what's this? Is this is that, and this, wait a minute, what's this? This is here. This is here, and what's this? What's this here? Is this something that I can actually, okay, let me see something a minute. If I go here, and I put you, if I go here and I put you up, mute yourself, Claudia, so that we don't get the background noises until something. Let me see here. I don't want to X out the wrong thing, but I'm trying to move this. But it is not allowing me to do it. Why is it not allowing me to do it? Let me see here. No. Alright, well, I won't worry about that then. I'm not understanding something there. Something is happening here that I'm not following. I don't want to go and X this one here. And then I knock out the whole thing altogether. Or actually, you know what? Let me X it out and see what happens. Ah, okay. That's what it was supposed to do. That's the problem. Okay, so that's what I wanted. And as far as this here goes, in terms of this background here, I'm going to make this background a little darker. Or I can make it altogether dark and done. I don't even, that's true. I don't even have to separate it. I can make it altogether dark and done. Right. That's it. That's how we'll do it. That's the end of that. So, so then what we can do now is we come out of there and we save the funnel step. Once it stops loading. Now what I can do is I can send, if you give me your, what is it? Is it your email address or what is it? I'm trying to remember here how you do this. I can send you the clone of this funnel and then you can tinker around with it and make any changes you want, experiment with it. It's entirely up to you. Um, but wait until I send you the links for the videos so that you'll have a better idea of what you're doing um, and stuff like that. Let me save the final step. Now, after you've done all of this, all right, um, after you've done all of this, let's go to the funnel now in its entirety. So we're going to see the funnel now in its entirety, right? Grab this ebook while stocks last, all the info, strategies, and the resources you need to make money online, even if you are new to affiliate marketing. Enter your name and email address, okay? Um,
Okay.
Actually, that other thing that I had on the other page at the bottom, I can actually put that down here for this as well, but I can do that afterwards. So what I'll do is I'll put, wait a minute, is this, um, I wanted to put Claudia's name here, C-L-A-U-D-I-A, Claudia, and Claudia, I don't know, you may not want your email address shown on the screen, so I'll put my email address so that, but no, I want to put your email address because it's going to come to you, all right?
Okay.
Wait a minute though, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can you tell me what's wrong, Claudia?
Mm,
I mentioned it before, but there's something wrong. It's not the it's look at the page right now and see
okay.
if you can tell me what is wrong.
Um,
If you think about it, we just created a thank you page where the person would download the book, right?
yeah,
But yet still on this page, I got here download now, so that can't be right. So I have to change
yeah.
this. I have to change that wording. So that can't be download now. That has to be something else. So let me go back to squeeze page. Let me go back to edit quickly. I have a call in 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me see if Trish has sent me anything here with regards to the call information. Uh, where is she? Are you sending a link?
That's why it's supposed to be clicking.
Alright, so let me go down here. I got download now. It's not gonna be download now. It's got to be, where is it? Where is it? Where's the wording? Right. Um yes, yes, yes. I want the ebook.
Maybe, okay.
Huh?
Yeah,
So that's what they're opting in for. And what
yes.
I'll do is, in addition to put in there this one, yes, they want the ebook. Um, Let me make that a little more bolder, right? Up here now, I'll save the changes. Up here, enter your name and email to access, um, to access, um, wait, they should have it over here. Sorry, they don't have it over there, okay. Enter your name and email, yes. Enter your name and email below to access the ebook, and I will leave it for free. Right, good. Boom. That's it. right? So that's it, and we can now come out of there. Let me make sure I got everything. Let me go, make sure I got this here. Going to the next step. Going to the next step. Yeah, good. All right. So that's coming out. So the final thing that you want to do is to test to make sure that your funnel is working as it should. So we are going to open the funnel, and then we are going to put the information in there. So what we are going to do here, well, I'm going to use my name because my name is already publicized. I want to more or less retain your privacy. So I wouldn't put your name and email address here for everyone to see. I will use mine because I am already visible online. So I'll put my first name, that's what they're asking for. I'll put the email address. I will click yes, I want the ebook. And it says here, thank you. You see it goes straight to the other page. It says thank you for signing up. Click the button below to download the free product. So once this page is finished loading, right, which it is, I will click start your download, and it will take me straight to the PDF page now for the ebook. And here we are. This is the ebook here, right? This is the ebook here. This is what you've opted in for, and boom. Now the only thing here that you would want to do that I have not done, right, is the fact that um, the fact that we need to create an email sequence, or at least a thank you email, because while we have a thank you page, we now have that person on our list, and I'll show you where that is. So you'll see now that this is the ebook, and that's how it happens. Um, if I go back to, oh, she wants to do a Zoom call as well. All right, so okay. So if I go back here and I click on leads, you remember I told you somewhere in the beginning of this training that when you click on leads, you'll see persons who have opted in. So if I click on leads, it's going to show me. There you go. You see my email address there.
Sure.
One lead, and that's because I opted into this funnel that we created for you. Right? So I'm going to come out now. I'm going to go to funnels, and what I want to do now is I want to share this funnel. Is this it here? I think this is it here. I want to share this funnel. Oh Jesus, this thing is taking so long, and I got a call. Right, so this is the link here. Copy link. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to Facebook, and they don't have to see me doing that part, but I'm going to go over to Facebook, and I'm going to share this funnel link with you so that you can open the funnel link in your system. Right? You haven't created any funnels yet, right?
Yes, sir.
You've created funnels in your account already?
I created one, but I did not do it well.
Okay, so you still have room that I can share this one with you, because you can't have more than 3 funnels if you're on the free payment plan. But I don't know. You want me to send you this funnel then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that way you can also go in and tinker with it and do all sorts of stuff. So let me close off the video here. You don't have to leave yet. Let me close off the video here. So folks, what we have been doing here, I know it's been a pretty lengthy video, but what I've attempted to do here for my friend Claudia is go through how we would build a funnel We haven't done it from scratch. We've only done it where we have selected a template and we have kind of changed the template to reflect what we want to reflect, what we want have to be shown on the funnel. And then at the end now, if you have another member who is a member of Systeme, then what you can do is you can just come over here and it says here share funnel. You can click that and it'll give you a link that you can share with the person. One other thing I wanted to show you that I don't think I mentioned, you're not going to see it on this page. Let me see if I can get it on another page. Right. At the bottom here, you'll notice you'll see a button that says powered by Systeme. Whenever you build a funnel or anything using Systeme and you have this button down here, this button at the bottom here has your affiliate information. So once a person comes to Systeme, likes what they see, want to have a system like this that they can build their own funnels and so forth, they only have to click on powered by Systeme, and once they sign up and if they have a payment plan in place, that sale will be credited to you. So this button down here serves to identify the system that is being used to build this funnel, and at the same time it's also the way that they're using, so that if a person decides they want Systeme and they click on it, because if I click on this as I just did, you'll see that it will take me straight to the Systeme sign up page, and that's what it's about, and that's what this system is about. This is the Systeme, Systeme, funnel builder, etc. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video serves to be of some value to you in helping you navigate how you go about building the system. There are other videos to follow, but those will come in due course and time. Thank you for watching. I'm going to pause this recording at this point in time and hope to see you again soon.